welcome back to Metal Band's Chronicles. That's right, where metal lives. And you know what, we got a thread response to do right now, and this is courtesy of Hammerheart Reviews, another cool YouTube channel that people definitely need to subscribe to. And he did a video the other day, basically asking, give me 10 bands with a flawless discography. Okay, well, I don't know if it really has to be 10 bands, but I picked 10 bands anyways, so here we go. We're gonna get right into it. We're not gonna waste no time here. So up first, I got Axel Rudi Pell, German guitar player who just put out his 21st studio album back in April called Lost 23. Really good album, in my opinion. Another guy who has a flawless discography. A lot of great albums, whether it be Johnny Gielli on vocals or Jeff Scott Soto on vocals, or those first two albums, which have Rob Rock and Charlie Hunt on vocals. Yeah, a lot of great albums like Nasty Reputation, Eternal Prisoner, Magic, Black Moon Pyramid, Oceans of Our Time, the list goes on and on. The Masquerade Ball, tons of great albums. Yes, a lot of its albums could probably get repetitive, but to me that doesn't really bother me because you always get great vocals and great guitar work when it comes to Axel Rudi Pell and great musicianship. Up next we got Gravedigger, another legendary German power metal band who's been around a very long time, and they got a new album due out next month. It's going to be their 21st studio album, I believe. Man, a lot of great albums. Heavy Metal Breakdown, Witch Hunter, Knights of the Cross, Excalibur, The Gravedigger, Return of the Reaper. Tons of great albums in their discography. The Last Supper, the list goes on and on. Not a bad album at all, in my opinion. When it comes to Gravedigger, another consistent band. By the way, between these two bands, I'd give their albums an 8 to, 10 out of 10, Up next, we got Mercyful Fate, legendary, influential band. What could be said? It's freaking Mercyful Fate, for crying out loud. I think all their albums are pretty darn good. Again, another band at 8. That could go from 8 out of 10 to 10 out of 10. To me, there's nothing below it. I enjoy every album. You always get great guitar work from Michael Denner and Hank Sherman. Or I guess now they have Mike Weed in the band from the King Diamond band. I think that's who's on guitar. I could be wrong on that. But yeah, man, great albums like Melissa, Don't Break the Oath, 9... Into the Shadows, Time. Just so many great albums. Up next, I got Sanctuary. Rest in peace to Warrell Dane, another band. They put out 3 studio albums. They are working on another studio album with, I believe, the lead vocalist of Witherfall. So I'm definitely looking forward to it. Again, Refugees Denied is a great classic, their comeback album in 2010 was really good, even though to me it had more of a Nevermore sound. But yeah, another band that goes between like 8.5 out of 10 to perfect 10 out of 10, in my opinion. Short discography, but great band. Moving on, another one of Warrell Dane's bands, Nevermore. That's right, I think every Nevermore album was solid, really good. Great guitar playing by Jeff Loomis. A lot of great albums here too, like Dreaming Neon Black, Dead Heart in a Dead World, Enemies of Reality, The Politics of Ecstasy, a lot of great albums here. Moving on, we got Heathen. Yes, only 4 studio albums, but to me all the Heathen albums are solid. Breaking the Silence, Victims of Deception, Empire of the Blind, Evolution of Chaos, they're all good. They're all good albums, there. Another band that goes between like 8.5 out of 10 to perfect 10 out of 10 territory. Okay, up next we got Overkill. Might be a little controversy here. Another band that's got 19 studio albums here within the thrash metal realm. Yes, to me every Overkill album is great. Not a bad album in my opinion. Yes, some albums are definitely weaker, but not weak to the point where they're unlistenable, you know. Again, another band that goes between 8 out of 10 to 10 out of 10 to me. I enjoy every Overkill album, even the groove metal albums. Anyways, up next, we got a newer band here, Haunt. That's right, Haunt. Trevor William Church. Just about ready to unleash the next Haunt album. Actually, it's out already. Yeah, I probably shouldn't have put Haunt on here yet, but I already know the new album's going to be good. And yes, I could go to Bandcamp and listen to it, but I'm choosing not to until my copy arrives in the mail. So yes, I am actually avoiding listening to the new Haunt CD till I actually own a physical copy of it. You know, but a lot of great albums like Mind Freeze, you know, you got Burst into Flames, you know, the EPs like Luminous Eyes, Flashback, you know. God, man, so many great albums. If Icarus Could Fly, another perfect discography in my opinion, you know, not a bad album. Up next, we got new wave of British heavy metal legends, Angel Witch. That's right, because you're an angel witch. You're an angel witch. Anyways, yes, debut album is freaking classic. You know, they had a couple albums in the 80s that a lot of people wouldn't say are really the greatest Angel Witch albums. Even those albums aren't bad. I enjoy them. But As Above, So Below, you know, Angel of Light, what great albums, man. Another solid discography in my opinion. And last but not least, I put one black metal band on here. You know, and to me, the black metal band that does have a solid discography. I know some people don't really care for their last two albums. I enjoy them. I'm talking about Emperor. In the Night Side Eclipse, come on. Legendary black metal album. You know, Anthems to the Welcome to Dust. Another excellent album. You know, Equilibrium 9, you know, Prometheus, you know, A Fire of Demise. A lot of great albums. Anyways, that's my 10 in response. Yeah, I had to write them down. Anyways, that's the video. Keep it metal, keep it real, and subscribe to Hammerheart Reviews.